left and right, the whole team, staff, great game plan. And just was really motivated to come in here and do a good job. So just proud to be their coach, and we survive in advance. And we're really excited about that.
Questions from the players?
Chris, let's start with you. 5 touchdown passes, the shoulder was feeling pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the bye week, I think we talked about that a lot, coming off, just being able to rest it and relax and just get a lot of work in on it, so it'll be ready for this week. But, I mean, that offensive line took care of me today. I don't think I took many hits. And the wideouts, they did their job, and obviously Ramon with the run game opened everything up. It was a complete team effort, and, for me to stay safe and kind of healthy that whole game, it's a blessing.
Let me ask you, there's a lot of talk about how your defense was going to stop their offense. You guys kind of said, what about us? Let's show that we can do something here.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of our whole identity of our team too, just getting underrated, being the underdog, and people, a lot of disrespect. And I don't think we worry about it. We kind of take it in and we use it as fuel. And however game goes, I think defense has us and we got their back. So,
Chris, you never could imagine scoring 55 points in the second round of a playoff game, could you? I mean, it's just odd.
I mean, I guess not, but I don't see why not. I think our offense has that capabilities. We're explosive, and we do those things when we work as a team. And obviously, our defense setting us up in those positions in the red zone, getting turnovers. As an offense, you can't ask for more than that. It makes it easy on us.
Ernest, was your touchdown kind of reversed there, where you reversed the field? Barry Sanders inspired? Yeah. That was pretty well done.
You know who that is?
Yeah, I know. I think I just see a bunch of people to my left, and we only had one blocker at the time. And I just tried to reverse it and make a play, and that's what happened.
Ernest, have you had a team just flat out refuse to kick to you like that before? And does it kind of motivate you to get them offensively like that?
Right. Actually, no. Usually teams kick to me at least once a game, and then try to kick to somebody else. But they actually didn't give me a chance at all, and that was part of the game plan.
What's going on in the secondary, Ernest? Well, how were they playing you guys? You guys were able to get open. Chris had a lot of short throws. You turned into big yardage. What did you see on film? What did you guys exploit today?
Well, they got a lot of confidence, I see. They like to play men a lot. They play men about 70% of the game. And Ferg just did a great job throwing the ball right where it needed to be. And us as receivers, our job is to make a play.
Manny, a lot of talk about their offense. How was it today going against them?
It was a good game. Their receivers, all week we prepared for them, watching film, everything. So, they gave us a good competition here and there, and overall we just came out and we just had the dominating effect overall. So.
Deshaun, 4 sacks, a couple of forced fumbles, which led to fumble recoveries and touchdowns. I mean, you want to talk about the defensive effort today?
Of course. That's what we do. Black hole. Takeaways and tackles. It's exactly what it is. So we capitalize on opportunities today. Shout out to everyone across especially the D's back and forth, those guys especially. But when you get down the entire game, we had to give them the most to. If it wasn't for them, you didn't get the pressure you need to get those sacks and turnovers. Especially in those key situations or in the game too. I'm sure it set the tone for the offense. Remember that flow, we go over from there.
A couple of big fourth down stops, and you were in the one in the goal line there. What is it about those plays that get you guys going?
We're aggressive. That's it. Basically show who's the bigger man over there. Without a doubt, he's a black hole. Each one of those fourth downs, each one of those fourth downs that came up was just basically what you do best, and that's swing through the ball, be physical, relentless, and that's what it was.
Deshaun, one of the big plays of the game, 21-14, you go down and score, but it's still a 14-point game. They got a big strike, and then Mozai gets a sack. Sterling recovers it. You go in there, and you're back up by 21. Tell me, that was a blitz. How did that play come about?
It was one of our progressions, and progressions definitely was. You call it up, practice all week, and Mozai definitely capitalized on it. Set him up perfectly, and he executed it.
You guys talk about the atmosphere and just what it felt like to have the crowd pumped up with you and make history, right here at home.
Yeah, I think it was one of the better games that I've been at. It was definitely the loudest. I think we called on our fans to come out here and really support us and be there and watch us obviously win. So I think they showed out, and depending on next week, we need the same energy.
Ramon, career high against Elon. You shattered it today. How important, Coach had talked all week about establishing the run try to keep them off the field. Tell me about your game, how you felt out there and what was working.
So starting with my coaches, my coach just always tells me just to get vertical, just get what I could get, and if you make a move, we knew coming into this game, if we made the safety miss, that it was going to be a lot of space. So, I just tried to execute that, and I feel like I did a good job.
One of the keys, that 42-yard run, because they had made it 21-14, then you came down and scored, and your 42-yard run set up that play, set up the touchdown to give you the two touchdown lead. What was that play? The 42-yard run in the second quarter.
Oh, it was the outside zone. I just read my guys' blocks, and I just seen the grass and just hit the ball.
I mean, obviously, offensive line was pretty good for you today, huh?
Yeah. If you was watching the game, you would see sometimes I was just running untouched for like 15, 20 yards. So I'll take that every day.
Chris, tell me about the fake on your pass to Drew. Where'd that come up from?
We'll give some credit over to Boise. We saw it on YouTube, I believe. We watched something on there, and we've been doing it for a couple of weeks, and kind of something we practiced, and obviously getting 12 the ball in the end zone was something we wanted to do all season. So we finally got that done. But yeah, I think I haven't seen the clip of it, but it was a great play design, obviously, and that's just a credit to our coaches with their creativity and the things we're doing on offense.
You had a lot of fun with that? We're trying to.
Yeah, it makes it fun. I think when coaches are creative like Coach Nick, I just think he brings that kind of energy, he brings a different feel to our offense, and just he wants to get things done, and he does it.
Did you feel? I mean, you took some shots downfield all game. I mean, you feel you had the advantage against the secondary today?
Yeah, I told these guys, I think we have one of the best wide receiver corps in the nation, and I believe that. And I think anybody you put against them, they're going to make plays and they're going to get open. But I think we had some matchups today, and we took advantage of it. And same thing, I think play design and things we did to set up certain plays, certain actions, different stuff like that were big.
Man, what's it mean to be going on to another week?
Man, first of all, it just feels great just to make history here, be able to say that we can go on to another week, and we just look forward to it. We're thankful for it, and we're gonna go out and compete to the best of our ability like we do every week.
Chris, how important was it for Ramon to establish the running game, and Joe Fitz a little bit too?
Huge. I think I said that. I said it during the week that we had to do that, and I think I called the offensive line. I called Ramon to do those things, and Fitzy obviously, but it makes things easy, honestly. Him getting down the field, breaking off big runs, getting first downs. That's what an offense needs, and that's our kind of our identity and our balance.
Jess kind of touched on it, but can you guys talk about just how much of a home field advantage it has been this year? You guys haven't lost here yet this year. What is it about here? I mean, it's working here. Can you guys just talk about playing here? Undefeated at home this season?
It's a 14-year-old turf.
I think the past 2 years, I think we've only lost one game at home, and that was that last Stony Brook game. And we love playing here. Honestly, we love being in Orono. We love being in our hometown, our home state. This is our college. This is where we go, and I think just being in the cold too. Obviously today, I think that's our identity as well. And for everybody, just keep showing up and doing those things and supporting us. We need that, and it's big for us.
One more.
Ramon, last year red shirt, this year your first year, and really coming on here at this. Were you nervous for your first playoff game? And what was your thought process coming in, to this game?
One thing Coach always tells us, just treat it like another game. Just come out and just believe in each other and just execute. So I didn't feel pressure.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. So you obviously saw some things that you felt you guys could attack really deep.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we were very confident coming into this game. I mean, we play in the best conference in the country, and we were the champs. So we felt very confident coming into the game. We knew what we could do if we executed, and that was the plan all week, to prepare well and to execute at a high level. And if we did that, we knew we had some opportunities to make some plays. And that's what it's all about. Our guys made a ton of plays today.
If someone, Joe, yesterday said, hey, I just looked at the crystal ball and you're going to win 15-5, 27, would you? I mean, you figured there was going to be points, but that high scoring.
Yeah, but I think Ferg summed it up. I mean, listen, we're explosive on offense. We just, we just got to get clicking, and we did that today. I mean, we just had everything going, and when we execute well on offense, we got a lot of weapons, and it just showed you today. The balance and the play calling was great, and the plan was awesome, and it's been like that all year. And some games you're going to execute better than others, and today obviously we executed at a high level.
Defensively, 4 fourth down stops, you guys.
Yeah.
So 1 at the 2, 1 at the 5, and 2, that's, I mean, what is it about those plays that allows your defense to step up, Joe?
Yeah, I think those plays are all about, as Deshaun said, that's kind of your identity as a defense, right? And it's what you get up for, and it helps having Deshaun Stephens on your side. It certainly helps with those kinds of things, but I think it just fits into our identity. I think that's who we are, back against the wall type team, and to be able to make big time plays is what we've done all year.
Joe, what did you think? The coach from Jacksonville said that the big point was you answering when it got to 21-14 and then answering again real quick after that. Did you think that was kind of where you guys really just grasped and then?
Yeah, I think that was big. I mean, I think when it was 21-0, they scored quickly. I think it was in 3 plays. They had 14 points. Mm-hmm. And no, there's no doubt the first drive is where I thought it really mattered. When it was 21-14, we went right down the field. That was huge. And our defense got to stop there, I believe, and then we scored again. So definitely we kind of opened it up there to 4 scores, I think, again. So, but again, they're a talented team. I mean, that's probably the best looking team that I've seen all year. And certainly they're talented and well coached. So give credit to them.
Was there anything different, Joe, that when you were up 21-0 that allowed them to get back 21-14? Was there anything different with the coverages at all?
No, we just couldn't tackle anyone on those 3 plays, and credit to them for getting open, but just terrible tackling, and it was kind of disappointing at that point. But rallied back, and then we made some big time stops, and if a team's gonna chuck it all over the yard, we'll take that. We'll just continue to stop the run like we've done all year, and we'll just continue to make plays on big time downs.
Offensive line really set you guys up well today.
Yeah, our line's been doing a good job, and certainly our plan today, running the football was great. And again, I think the O-line gets forgotten about a lot of times, but especially when a lot of the talk was all about them all week, we just shut up and practiced hard and came out and played well today.
Can you talk about kind of making history, first team to win a home playoff game?
I have that right? I've been saying it all week. No, it's great. I mean, to go through the alumni, the players, the coaches that have been here, humble enough to lead this team now and to be able to do that. I don't know. I don't think it's sunk in yet, but it's pretty special that we've been playing football since 1892, I believe, and this is the first time we won an RL in a playoff game, so it's pretty special.
Did you find any inspiration from smashing that car last night?
A little bit. That was awesome. That was a lot of fun. I didn't get in trouble, Ken. It was just down at OBC, and they were hosting us. But no, it was great. To rally around with the students like that and to get them fired up for the game was awesome.
You're up 28-14, and you go for it on 4th down, and really, I thought that was kind of the moment where it kind of put them away a little bit. Can you talk about that decision a little bit?
Yeah, I think when usually I make those decisions when it's 3rd down. I let Coach Charlton know. You got 2. We didn't do that this time, but I knew if we were going to get close on that 3rd down, that we were going to go for it, and we would have them backed up. Again, I always have confidence in our defense, and at that point, our offense was clicking. And then as soon as I heard the play call, I knew we were in on 4th down before we even started, because we've been trying to run that, for a while now. We practice that every week, and it was just a great job by the guys.
Joe, they were, I think, 1 for 16 on 3rd down, and you guys were 6 for 14 against the nation's #1 3rd down defense.
Yeah, those statistics, those opinions from everyone, they're great. And 3rd down, 1 for 14. Red zone, they were 3 for 5, and then we were over almost 50%, 6 for 6 in the red zone. So that's ultimately the game right there. And again, just a lot of those plays that we ran today, we've been executing for a while. Like you talked about the play to Drew that we ran. We've been running that play for at least 3-4 weeks now, practicing every week, and you just got to keep doing it because you never know what's going to happen. And then credit to special teams too. The fake punt was huge. We've been practicing that. And just got everything clicking today. And the level that the guys executed at was the reason we won today.
Coach, you said your team sometimes looked at as underdogs or underestimated. What kind of statement do you think that 55 points today puts up as you go forward in the playoffs?
I guess it proves that we're the best team and the best conference in the country. So we knew that, and today I think we turned some heads, and it's okay. People can keep picking the other team. We're good. We believe in each other, so we're all right.
Ramon, what do you mean? What did Ramon mean today? How valuable was he?
He's huge. I mean, he's huge. We all know, we talk about Ramon being a home run hitter all the time, and he's just so dynamic. And a lot of those runs today, some of them you didn't have a lot of space to operate, and you know, the one at the end of the game to get that first down was pretty remarkable too. So, but credit to the O-line too, and he said it. Just a whole group effort.
Couple more, anyone? Joe, those timing routes in the end zone, the fades with Chris and the wide receivers, just, I mean, all year it seems like the timing has been perfect on that. Just what does it say about Chris and that group and the amount of work that they put forward?
Yeah, it's just a lot of work goes into it, and they've been working all summer, all spring, and certainly throughout this year. And you know, Ferg meets with them to go over the call sheet before the games, and I saw Chris this morning again in the training room when I got in at about 6:45. He's sitting there getting treatment, and he's looking at the call sheet, watching film. So, but it's just a credit to those guys and their experience factor. I mean, our wideouts are legit. I know everyone knows that, but they make some big time. I mean, Jaquan Blair makes big time play after big time play, and just kind of gets forgotten because he's got Ernest, Micah, and all these guys around him. But Blair is a big time player, and for Ferg just trust him. It's ultimately trust, and just a great job of that.
One more.
How much did the bye week and the rest benefit you guys?
It was good. It was good, and you know, obviously with Ferg and you know, Charles Mitchell didn't really play today, which we were a little bit worried about just because of the depth in there. And we'll get him back, and Fitzy, you know, was doing a good job. So it was huge, and it was much deserved. And now we get to move on and you know, be in the Elite Eight, I guess.
You use a bunch of players on defense too. You must use 15 or 16 different players depending on situation. So you got a lot of people involved.
Yeah, we rotate them in and out. We have a lot of packages, and keeps the guys fresh. And certainly with the way they were explosive and we're able to do things, we have to have some different stuff running.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you.
Joe.
Thank you.